All right, Aries, what's going on? This is going to be all signs. We'll be starting with Aries. It is Aries season. Okay, let's see what we have for the Aries. Let's go. What do you need to talk about? The challenge and the best advice. Okay. 34 is dialogue. So how you're thinking, the knowledge that you do have, it's like influencing your inner dialogue and your belief systems. The challenge is creation, being able to create. Of course, your best advice is transformation, number 20. That's enlightenment. That's basically going through emotional times, because those times will transform you and change you. Could be a cat of significance, the year of the cat. Let's get some clarifiers here now, okay? Clarifiers for dialogue, creation, and transformation. Voyage, we have here standstill, and we have here going forward as well. So what you need to talk about is dialogue and voyage, okay? So dialogue and voyage really, how you're thinking and your belief systems are basically affecting you moving on, being able to move into a better direction, even traveling. You know what I mean? It's how you're talking and how you're thinking and what you believe is affecting you. Oh, I can't travel. It's never the right time. It's not this. It's not that. You know what I mean? 3 and 4 energy, 7 energy. Okay, this is what you need to talk about. We're going to pull a tarot card on that as well. The challenge is, again, 3 energy. Could be even laziness, how you're talking, not wanting to basically produce, okay? And staying at a standstill. So your manifestations and what you're creating basically is your biggest challenge right now. And then standing still. You're standing still. You're not making movement. That's the whole point. That's the whole thing. Okay? That's the issue here. That's your biggest challenge. You think that you can't do something, and then you're right. You know what I mean? That's the thing. That's your belief system. Okay. Going forward and transformation, of course, is your best advice. Having to go through it, I guess it's got to get more emotional in order for you to actually do what you want and attack where you're going in a direction, taking action and going forward. That's what I mean. New places that you've never even been before. Okay. Yep. Knight of Wands reversed. Sagittarius reversed. It's just like too much thinking. And again, it's like what you're thinking isn't helping you. You know what I mean? Knight of Wands reversed is Sagittarius, like just not really being optimistic about life. You have nothing to look forward to. You know what I mean? You need more things to look forward to. Yeah, I got 2 cards for your challenge here. Ace of Swords, again, can represent documents and passport. Challenge is 3 of Wands. Again, that's that optimism that we were talking about. That's how do you say, nothing to look forward to. It's hard for you to be optimistic about your future. You know, that's what you think. So then, okay, you're right. Best advice is the 6 of Cups with transformation and going forward. Yeah, you're having to go back to things from your past and either make them better, make them right as well, will help you move forward. Okay, your best advice. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles reverse. Sometimes it's better, you know what I mean? It's better to invest into yourself and have nothing than to have just a little. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You might as well. 33 dreams. You know what I'm saying? You got big dreams and you have been patient. You got to go back to things that you can basically, I'm hearing like reverse, like you might have to go back to things to the way of giving and serving. 6 of Cups, like Scorpio energy, you got to go back to things and back to people from your past and figure how you can help these people. For some reason, that's your best advice. Ace of Pentacles reversed in the Empress underlying energies means Aries, you have to basically lose money to make money. The Empress is right here. You can get it, but waiting is basically telling you that you're waiting for nothing. You've been patient long enough. You have it here. Okay. Okay. Let me know if that makes sense. Let's go for Taurus now. We're going to go for Taurus. Taurus, 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 Taurus. Let's see what we have for Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? Expansion, truth, and beauty. So the situation that we need to talk about is 29, expansion, emotional energy, 11, energy. Really, yeah, you're basically in a place of like enlightenment. You're in a place, you could be even a guide. You could be a spiritual teacher. Taurus, you have that 29 energy, leading people. You know what I mean? With charisma. The challenge is the truth, 37. Number 1, action, masculine energy. Okay. Maybe too aggressive with the truth for some of you. Okay, truth. Your best advice is beauty, number 2. Making something beautiful, making something better. Creating something that's like beautiful for the world, a thing of beauty. You know what I mean? Enjoying things that are more like that, like a thing of beauty, the oceans, the nature. Okay, let me get some clarifiers. Freedom, wisdom with the truth, that's the challenge. Okay, you got trust as underlying energy as well. All right, so the truth hurts, obviously, but there's wisdom there. You know it's the truth when it hurts. Okay, and that's your wisdom. That's where the lessons are. Okay, so you are expanding. You know, I'm getting Sagittarius energy. You are moving freely. There is travel in your future. There is even with loved ones, things like that. But the truth hurts, but it's bringing you wisdom. Now, I don't know, because I do feel like you got that 11 energy. So you are almost giving the truth. You know what I mean? But you have to build people, not destroy people. That's what gives you the right intentions, keeps you in balance. Okay, let's get some tarot on these cards. Yeah, the challenge, Knight of Cups reversed, could be a Pisces. Page of Swords reversed could be a Libra. Yeah, you're in a place of taking action. You're not in that thinking place. You're more, taking action. Now you've been thinking more about work and not too much about relationships, and that could be your challenge too. Yeah, so it's like not being sensitive enough could be your challenge sometimes, Taurus. Yes, you have the truth. Yes, it is wisdom, but too critical. Too critical is the energy. Virgo energy coming up as the challenge. Your best advice is beauty and purity. You want to make sure that you're building things that can help people. You want to make sure that you're enjoying the beauty of life and in making things and creating things that are beautiful too, and building people like that, just to keep your karma clean or pure, your intentions pure. Maybe let's say that, so you have purity. The year of the dog could be a significance. Okay, 9 of Swords is the best advice. All the things that you have gone through has come to a completion. And yes, sometimes it comes into your mind reoccurring, like your mind, but they're all done. It's completed. It's finished, and it did make you better. Okay. And these things are done. Okay. You got to trust where you're going and make sure that you're taking action to preserve yourself as well. Your best advice. Okay. This is what I'm getting. Let me know if that makes sense. All right, let's go now to Gemini. Let's see what we have for the Geminis. Gemini, 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 Gemini. Let's see what we have. Okay, 3 cards. You got Unity, 11 energy again. Lots of 11 energy coming up in these readings. Number 10 is the challenge, the masculine again, 1 energy. Very similar energy to the Taurus, Gemini. Compassion, number 49. Okay. So yeah, you are uniting with people. This be like, you know, yeah, you're even combining your energies, combining things. The way that you're talking basically is uplifting you. It's actually the way that you talk is bringing you unity. You are in balance, the masculine and feminine energy as well. You are bringing people together and things of that nature. It's all how you speak, how you're talking. The challenge is preservation. So obviously having a hard time taking action on relaxing so you can do more later. You know, best advice is 41, concentration. So obviously making changes in your work, in your daily tasks, and basically doing with what you got with this concentration card. And a lot of it is how you're speaking. This has a lot of throat chakra energy in here. So your best advice is concentration. The challenge is preservation. Maybe you're trying to preserve yourself too much as well, even hold yourself back. You don't want to give too much. Actually, that could make more sense. That could be your challenge when you should be actually unifying. Concentration is the best advice. Number 41, changes in regards to work and your actions that you're taking. You might think that you don't have someone or enough support, but it's just enough, actually. It's workable, it's doable, even when times get shaky. You still got it. And then being concentrated is still, you know what I mean? Being up, meaning never talking down on yourself, basically. No matter the situation with what you got. Okay. Get some clarifiers here. Happiness is underlying energy. Yeah, leadership. Like I said, unity and leadership. You are taking lead. You are bringing things together. You are almost like, yeah, being a good parent, or as a good parent, leadership, understanding the masculine and feminine energies. Preservation and patience is the challenge. Preservation, patience. Both these have 7 energies as well. So yeah, you're holding back and you're just waiting. You know what I mean? But it gets harder the more you wait. That's the reason. Concentration and stillness is best advice. Yes, of course, you have to make sure you're giving the right ideas attention. It's actually how you're talking the right attention. And again, you are allowed to be still at times because you need time to think. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's okay. But patience is not the thing, because again, sometimes you have to wait, but there's an energy of also doing nothing at times because you don't want to give too much. You're waiting on things, and that's just not what's going to bring you fulfillment. What's going to bring you your happiness is being able to have compassion with your work, being able to work at making things better, actually working and finishing things, and remaining compassionate during. Okay, this is what it's saying here. Let's get some clarifiers. Okay. Yeah. Let's get some more here. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, there could be a little bit of, how do you say, like, you have to like really take care of your responsibilities. There isn't enough money for yourself almost. You had to basically, have to take care of your responsibilities. Now, Nine of Wands reversed. Gemini, what do you need? What we need to talk about? Nine of Wands reversed. Yeah, that's what but again, energetically, you are winning here. Leo energy, you are getting out more. You have the right idea. You understand enough to put things together. So that's why you're going to the W is coming. There is going to be a win because you know what I mean. Something has happened where you have to preserve yourself. Now, Ten of Wands reverses the challenge. Yeah, letting go of burdens because it's too hard. You understand? That's what I mean. You've had to persevere to get where you're at. So it's like you get a W for that because of the leadership that you took, the things that you're giving your attention, how you're speaking, knowing when to relax. You understand? Doing with what you got and knowing when to relax. The challenge is the Ten of Wands reverse. It's leaving all your work behind, like quitting because things got hard. But no, the W is coming. You just have to know when not to quit, but when to take breaks. You know what I mean? Seven of Swords. Of course, you've had to, take care of your responsibilities, but soon here, your best advice is Seven of Swords and Ace of Pentacles reverse. You'll be able to basically, I guess, spend money on yourself, and that is coming up, and that's fine. That's okay. You know what I mean? To do that. Best advice. Don't be scared to waste money either, because in order to make more, you're going to have to waste it sometimes. You know what I mean? Sometimes it doesn't happen. It doesn't work. That's okay. You can't look at it as a waste. You have to look at it, okay, this is going to take me to the right direction. Okay. And you're not going off just energy and feelings. You're going off what really mathematically works in the material. Like there's some sort of physical proof. All right. So best advice, Seven of Swords of Ace of Pentacles reversed. Don't think that you're wasting money. You're not wasting it. And sometimes you might lose money. You know what I mean? You can't be down about that. You can't talk like that. Concentrate on that part. You know what I mean? Best advice. Seven of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. That's coming up as your best advice. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Sometimes shit don't work out and shit go left. But the way that you speak, you have to remain from a place of like calm, cool, and collective. Okay. All right. I will be doing the rest in other videos. We'll be doing readings like this. This is for Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. I appreciate you guys. If you watch this, we'll definitely talk soon. Message me, look at my link tree, check out my music and all that good stuff. I'll be back with the other signs. Peace.